Science Safety Rules. Science is a hands-on laboratory class. However, science activities have potential hazards. We will use some equipment and chemicals that may be dangerous if not handled properly. Safety in the science classroom is an important part of the scientific process. To ensure a safe classroom, a list of rules have been developed and is called the Science Safety Contract. These rules must be followed at all times. Additionally, safety instructions will be given for each activity. No science student will be allowed to participate in a science activity until this contract has been signed by both the student and a parent or guardian. Rule number 1. Conduct yourself in a responsible manner at all times in the science classroom. Horseplay, practical jokes, and pranks will not be tolerated. Rule number 2. Follow all written and verbal instructions carefully. Ask your teacher questions if you do not understand the instructions. Rule number 3. Do not touch any equipment, supplies, or other materials in the science classroom without permission from the teacher. Rule number 4. Perform only authorized and approved experiments. Rule number 5. Never eat, drink, chew gum, or taste anything in the science classroom. Rule number 6. Keep hands away from face, eyes, and mouth while using science materials or when working with chemicals. Wash your hands with soap and water before leaving the science classroom. Rule number 7. Wear safety glasses or goggles when instructed. Never remove safety glasses or goggles during an experiment. There will be no exceptions to this rule. Rule number 8. Keep your work area and the science classroom neat and clean. Bring only your laboratory instructions, worksheets, and writing instruments to the work area. Rule number 9. Return all equipment clean and in good working order to the proper storage area. Rule number 10. Follow your teacher's instructions to dispose of any waste materials generated during an experiment. Rule number 11. Report any accidents such as a fire, spill, breakage, etc., or hazardous condition such as broken equipment, etc., to the teacher immediately. Rule number 12. Consider all chemicals used in the science classroom to be dangerous. Do not touch or smell any chemicals unless specifically instructed to do so. Rule number 13. Report any injury, such as a cut or scratch from sharp instruments, to the teacher immediately. Rule number 14. Never open storage cabinets or enter the prep/storage room without permission from the teacher. Rule number 15. Do not remove chemicals, equipment, or supplies from the science classroom. Rule number 16. Handle all glassware with care. Never pick up hot or broken glassware with your bare hands. Rule number 17. Use extreme caution when using matches, a burner, or a hot plate. Only light burners when instructed, and do not put anything into the flame unless specifically instructed to do so. And do not leave a lit burner unattended. Rule number 18. Dress properly. Long hair must be tied back. No dangling jewelry and no loose or baggy clothing. Wear aprons when instructed. Rule number 19. Learn where the safety equipment is located and how to use it. know where the exits are located, and what to do in case of an emergency or a fire drill. Rule number 20. The use or charging of cell phones or any mobile device during lab or lecture period is expressly prohibited. There will be no exceptions to this rule. By law, failure to adhere to the rules of conduct listed above must be documented and reported to the proper school authorities and your parents or guardian.